Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Nama Budaya, Salam Kebajikan. Hello everyone, my name is Aulia and today I'm excited to share with you one of my all-time favorite books, The Little Woman. This story was written by Louisa May Alcott and let's dive into the beauty of the little woman together. Imagine being a girl in a time when women were supposed to be quiet, gentle, and obedient. Well, Jo March was none of those things. She ran, she shouted, she dreamed of writing a book, and she hated being told to sit like a lady. Today, let me tell you how Jo's fierce spirit lit up the world around her and how she balanced her dream, love, and loss. In a small modest home in New England, four sisters grew up during the time of the American Civil War. The fourth sister is Meg, the eldest, proper and kind, Jo, the second, bold and loud, Beth, quiet, sweet as songs, and the last is Amy, the youngest, artistic and dramatic. Their father was far away at war. They didn't have much money, but they had each other, and that meant everything. Among them, Jo was the wild one. She had a boyish spirit, hated wearing dresses, and preferred writing stories, while her older sister Meg longed for a proper life, and Amy dreamed of being a great artist. Jo had one goal to become a great writer. She wrote in secret, creating wild adventures, thrilling characters, and even sometimes she read aloud to her sister, acting out every role. Village shall not win today. Oh no, save me, brave knight! Jo was full of fire, but she also struggled with her temper. She was proud, stubborn, and often said things she later regretted. She wanted to do something big, something important, not just get married and keep house. I want to be more than a wife. I want to be me, she said. But life wasn't always joyful. On one winter, something terrible happened. Jo had been writing a new story, her best one yet, and had left the pages on her desk. And in a fit of jealousy and anger, Amy, who had felt left out, burned the manuscript. And when Jo found out, she was devastated. You burned it? That was my life's work. She couldn't believe her sister had destroyed something so precious to her. And for days, Jo refused to speak to Amy. But soon after, Amy fell through the ice while skating on a frozen river. Jo was there. She helped save her. And in that moment, Jo realized that stories could be rewritten, but people could not be replaced. She forgave Amy and their bond grew stronger. Sisters may fight, but they always find their way back. Life in the March household was full of laughter, but it was also touched by sorrow. Their kind and gentle sister Beth fell ill. Jo stayed by her side every day, reading her favorite books and telling her stories. Despite everyone's hope, Beth grew weaker, and on one quiet morning, Beth passed away. It broke Jo's heart, and a quiet sadness filled the house. For a while, Jo stopped writing. Nothing felt important anymore. But slowly, the memories of Beth, the warmth of family, and the belief in her dream brought her back to her pen. This time, she didn't write about made-up heroes or far-off land. She wrote about real life, about her sister, about love, loss, and growing up. And Jo eventually published a book. It was about her family, about love, about loss and growing up. It was Little Woman. She didn't need to be anyone else. Jo never became the kind of woman society expected. She didn't marry for money or follow rules just to fit in. She carved her own path. She became a teacher, a writer, and yes, a woman with a heart full of fire. Jo March taught us that being strong doesn't mean being perfect. Her story reminds us that being different is not a flaw, it's a gift. That following your heart, even when the world says no, is a kind of bravery we all need. You can be loud and still be loving. You can make mistakes and still be brave. And most importantly, you can choose your own path. Thank you for letting me share Jo's story. May you carry a little of her courage with you and write your own beautiful life page by page. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.